Welcome back, guys. All right, so a lot's been going on. I was gone on vacation for about a week to New Orleans, trying to avoid all this craziness. However, it couldn't avoid it. So I got a short list of concerns and thoughts that I want to share with you guys in these hard times. And for the next couple months, it's probably going to be very, very similar. Hey, Google, turn off main TV.
Okay, turning off main TV.
First thing, be mindful, stay safe. Of course, need to be mindful of where you're going, how you're interacting with people, how to avoid getting infected yourself. And of course, there's really nothing you can do. This is more of a hysteria thing than it is a virus thing. If you really do your research on the numbers of people affected and the deaths and who is actually liable and susceptible, it's not going to affect 99% of everyone that's out there. So please stop panicking, thinking that you're going to die. It's most likely, absolutely most likely not going to happen and not going to affect you in particular. So just stay safe. If you don't have any symptoms, stay away from people and just utilize this quarantine time as what it's intended for, to not get infected, okay? Begin searching for jobs. So with the shutdown of cities and services, a lot of local businesses, a lot of small businesses are going to be taking a huge hit, which means you most likely will be out of a job soon if you're not already. Now is the time to not sit idly by and wait for the government to hand out a check. Absolutely not. You need to be avid, go find work, see how you can stack that work, and be very, very prepared, okay? So for instance, if you can find a job being a night stalker, because look at the store shelves, right? Stocking these items has been proven to be difficult. They're going to be wanting night stalkers. And then from night stalkers, maybe find a day job at a local convenience store. H-E-B is hiring. I know they're a big company, and I suggest you try sticking to jobs with big companies because they're most likely to be able to succeed through these times. However, when you go shopping, please shop at your local stores, local restaurants. Go out and buy from anybody that's a local owner. Support your small business, not your large businesses. The large businesses will be getting bailouts, they'll be getting handouts, they'll be sitting on heavy cash that can let them last a very long time. Yes, they might be offloading employees, but they are doing fine in reserves. The ones that are not doing fine are your local mom and pop shops, and those are the ones you need to support. Those are the ones that will help America. When you're looking for jobs online, like Amazon, they are hiring. That is a great way for you to go home, spend a few hours on the phone. USAA is also hiring for online reps, stay-at-home reps, and so you can make some extra money there. And then on top of that, if you have some time right now, think about doing some studies. I know that we've got those tinfoil hat guys that say that the government is implanting people with, micro nanobots and things like that, but I'm telling you, it's just not happening. Now, conspiracy theories, do I think that they are out there and some of them may be pretty close to accurate? Yes, I do. But if you're in desperate need, don't worry about being tagged by the government or crazy vaccine remedies or whatever. Just take care of yourself. And that means doing what you can to have an income that can support yourself and your family. And so doing these studies may be a great way for you to get a large chunk of money to help you support the next 2 or 3 months when you're out of a job. But also, it'll allow you to have a chunk of money for you to sit on while you go and get another job and a stay-at-home job. That way you can be stacking your income. For goodness sake, don't panic. I see everybody going to the store, going crazy, buying things left and right. Oh my God, I mean, like the truck bed is like stacked like the Eiffel Tower with toilet paper. Who in God's name needs that much freaking toilet paper? So, do not panic. Do not overstock and oversupply yourself. There was a case of a young guy who bought, forgot how much, like 17,000 hand sanitizers or something. And then he tried to price gouge. And so the government slapped him and he had to be forced to donate all of those hand sanitizers, which probably cost him 10 grand or more. So he just lost 10 grand because he was trying to be deceptive in his trade practices. So this is not a time to overreact. This is not a time to be deceitful and try to con people so you can make a buck. Also, keep in mind that people who panic are typically people who don't know the markets, don't understand reality too much, and And that is common. It's just, there's types of personalities, types of psychological demeanors, and some people just don't have the social ambiguity and social understanding of, the market and the world as it is today. And for instance, people that are anti-gun rights. Let's put it this way, if you're stockpiling toilet paper and food and water, and you're not a gun rights person, you're most likely just setting yourself up for future failure in case things do go really bad. Because you're first on their list, and all you're doing is creating an opening for yourself for the wrong kind of people to be invited into your house to take your things. So be aware, be mindful, and just care about your neighbors. Help your community. Get out there and build something for everybody so you can help. And if you've got that much stockpiled, please find people that don't have it. Get on Nextdoor and just type out who needs assistance and what do they need. I did that already, and I had 3 retired 88-year-old, 90-year-old, and a 65-year-old, all crazy Navy retired women that their husbands have passed away and they're home alone and they don't have anybody and they live in my neighborhood. So I am helping them out and getting them groceries, getting them things that they need. So just doing small things like that goes a long way. Okay, let's talk about money. Diversify your accounts. Do not sell. I've got a lot of people that are like, oh my God, freaking out. I gotta sell. Do not sell, guys. When the market goes like this is not the time to sell. Okay? If you're 70, 80 years old, maybe you should just reallocate to dividend investments or something that can get you some cash flow. Or pull it out. I mean, at this point, yeah, you're pretty up there in age and you need to do what you need to do. If you're 60-year-old or less, then leave your money where it is. It's fine. Calm down. It will bounce back. Promise. However, you should think about reallocating, diversifying your funds into more appropriate, what I call quarantine-friendly investments, if you have that ability to do so. If not, talk to your broker or your money manager or financial advisor. Proper financial advisor, okay? Make sure it's not those fly-by-nighters or people that are making their money by selling you programs. Make sure that they're fully vetted. They don't make a dime on selling you programs. They make their money when you pay them for their advice. And of course, real estate. If you haven't seen the way the market's been going, here's your stocks and here's real estate. It's still fine. It's okay. Continue to educate yourself, learn, grow, use this downtime to watch the proper videos. Don't get on TV playing video games as you saw me doing just a minute ago. I'm not in the same boat, okay? So if you're struggling, if you're freaking out, then you need to utilize this time appropriately. I suggest getting on to the newsletters, financial advice newsletters, certain newsletters that you can pay a little bit of money to, but you can subscribe to, that'll give you the proper advice on the way the markets are trending. Do not listen to the media. Turn off the news. Do not listen to them. You're talking about, and I'm not even talking about all conspiracy, left wing, right wing, the 9 families or whatever. I'm not talking about all that stuff. I'm just talking about that crap distracts you, and it's not what you need. You need to stay focused on educating yourself to stay afloat in the next 2 or 3 months on what to do, how the markets are changing, and learning from people that are actually in it. Okay? So, food for thought. Be safe, guys.